Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you all are well. So, those videos are of Kate Middleton arriving for an engagement in the north of England, and that actually happened yesterday. So, what did you all notice about the videos? So, one thing that was or is very clear to me is that there were very few people waiting for Kate Middleton at that venue. Even the photographers were actually more than the people present there to see Kate or shake her hand or just wave at her. I mean, take a look at this big motorcade. All of these cars, all of these motorcycles, yet the number of people present there were actually very few. What does this tell you? That obviously people don't seem like they are very interested in these working members of the royal family, in quotes. And honestly, I don't know why they even bother putting up all of these barriers when people aren't even going to be standing behind them. I mean, look at these, all of these barriers, yet no one was there to stand. No one was there to look at Kate Middleton except these. I can literally even count the number of people who are present, which seems like they are, well, almost seven people, right? And that included children. So, yeah, this is actually funny because the UK media has spent a lot of time trying to promote Kate Middleton and Prince William, saying how they are the most popular royals and whatnot. Yet here we are, Kate Middleton was attending an engagement in England, not even any other country. Yet these are the people who came to see her. Does this seem to you like someone who is very much popular? Of course not. This doesn't seem to me like someone who is very popular. And this isn't the first time we're seeing this. So many times you see Kate Middleton going somewhere, and then the number of people there waiting to see her are very few. And then also for Prince William, it's the same case every single time. Every single time I see this. In fact, one of the funniest things that I saw is, I think it was last year around April. Prince William was announced as the most popular royal, followed by Kate Middleton. And then the next week, Prince William was being presented with his honor of, I don't know, Order of the Bath, something like that. And that was actually supposed to be a very big event because he was being bestowed upon this honor that was apparently very big. Yet there was literally no one waiting to see Prince William arriving at that place. The streets were empty, the barriers were empty. And it was just so funny. And remember, even at that time, it's not like Harry and Meghan were outside doing anything, yet people still did not turn up to see Prince William. That is just how much um, uninterested people are in these members of the royal family. And all of that propaganda about them being the most popular royals just is just a very big lie because it doesn't reflect when you see them outside or going somewhere. It doesn't reflect. If they were so popular, then I think we'd see so many people here, right? We'd see so many people cheering them, waiting to greet them, and all of that. But no, that is not the sight that we see every time these people are outside. Remember, even for last year's Trooping the Color, the size of the crowd that was actually present there was so small. In fact, statistics said that there were less than 1,000 people. And I remember the last time that place was actually filled with people during the Trooping of the Color was when the late Queen was alive and when Harry and Meghan were still working members of that family. So ever since the Sussexes left the UK and the Queen died, it seems like people also lost interest in this family, and it just continues to show every single time. So it doesn't matter the amount of PR that the UK media does for these members of the royal family. One thing is very clear: they can't force them to be relevant. They can't force people to like them. They can't force popularity upon these people because clearly they aren't as popular. And I remember when Prince Harry was even in the UK for the court case, which was last week. There were so many people waiting outside. I remember at some point one of the people who was actually present at the courtroom and was giving live feeds about what was happening there wrote saying that there were so many people waiting outside, to the point where passers-by were asking, whom are all these people waiting for? So, yeah, that is the difference between Prince Harry and these other members of that family. Of course, for Prince Harry, people are interested. People want to see him. People want to greet him because he is phenomenal and he is a man who actually cares about what he does. But these others, of course, it's only for PR, because who even knows what Middleton was going to do here? Who knows what she was going to do in Northern England? Of course, I'm sure even you do not know what she was doing there. And why do we not even know why Kate Middleton was there? It's because the work these people pretend to be doing is so insignificant. It doesn't capture people's attention because, if someone cares about something, it's very easy to notice. For example, how Prince Harry cares about the Invictus Games. For example, how Meghan cares about girls, helping girls, uplifting women, and all of that. You can just notice that she is truly passionate about this because she keeps doing it over and over again. But for Kate Middleton and Prince William, it's actually very difficult for you to notice the things that they are into because they don't care. They just do it for the sake of it. They just do it for the sake of PR and for the headlines. But still, they don't even capture those headlines at the end of the day. I mean, how many projects has Prince William skipped to over and over again? So many projects, right? He keeps saying how he's going to solve homelessness, and then the next year you hear him saying he wants to bring peace to the Middle East. The next time you hear him saying that he's going to fight for pubs. So it's always one thing after another, yet he doesn't seem to accomplish the one thing that he has promised people to do. And I think the public just gets tired of the lies. The public just gets tired of watching these people do things that they don't even mean, or are just lying to the public every single time. It gets so tiring to the point where people don't want anything to do with you. And I think that is now the case for Kate and Prince William. And honestly, I think this is what they deserve. They thought driving Harry and Meghan out of that country was going to bring them the spotlight and all of the love, but alas, no one seems to still care about these ones, right? No one seems to care about Kate or Prince William. Yet Harry and Meghan, who live in Montecito in the US, are still getting all of the attention, even though they aren't asking for it. Even on the days that William and Kate are outside, the headlines will still be about Harry and Meghan because that is just how obsessed the media is with them. So, yeah, that is it from me today. What do you all think about the empty barriers, the empty streets every single time we see the Welsers outside? So let me know your opinions. And before I even end this video, kindly remember to subscribe to our channel. Let's get this new channel to at least 1,000 subscribers. I'll really appreciate. So with that, let me leave it there, and I'll see you on the next episode. You all have a wonderful time. Goodbye.